Admiral Zethra stood before the vast holographic display, her forearms trembling as she witnessed something that defied all logic. The plague they had engineered, a masterpiece of biological warfare designed to exterminate humanity within cycles, was not only being cured, but transformed into something far more terrifying. "Status report," she commanded, her voice cracking through the bridge's tense atmosphere. "The human homeworld shows a 97% recovery rate," reported her tactical officer, barely able to meet her gaze. "But Admiral, they're not just curing themselves." The display zoomed in on Earth's surface, showing sprawling cities that should have been graveyards. Instead, humans moved through the streets with an unsettling vigor, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. Medical facilities worked around the clock, but not to treat the dying. They were enhancing the living. 3 months earlier, the hegemony had been confident in their decision. Humanity had expanded too quickly, their reckless exploration threatening the careful balance the elder races had maintained for millennia. The plague was supposed to be quick and merciful, a pathogen that would shut down neural functions within days, leaving the planet ready for proper stewardship. They had underestimated human stubbornness. Dr. Sarah Chen wiped the sweat from her brow as she emerged from the biosafety chamber. Around her, the emergency research facility hummed with desperate activity. When the plague had first struck, killing millions in the initial wave, she and thousands of other scientists had been given a simple directive: find a cure, or watch civilization die. What they had found instead was opportunity. "The neural pathways aren't just resistant now," Chen reported to the Emergency Council via hologram. "They're enhanced." The plague was trying to shut down higher brain functions, but our cure doesn't just restore them, it amplifies them. On the screen, test subjects demonstrated abilities that should have been impossible. Enhanced pattern recognition, accelerated healing, improved reflexes. The cure hadn't just saved humanity, it had evolved them. "What are the side effects?" asked General Morrison, his weathered face etched with concern. Chen hesitated. "That's the thing, General. We don't think there are any. The plague was designed to be perfect, to integrate completely with human biology. When we reversed it, we created something equally perfect but beneficial instead of destructive." "You're saying this plague was the best thing that ever happened to us?" "I'm saying whoever sent it gave us the key to our own evolution." Back aboard the Hegemony flagship, Zethra watched in growing horror as Earth's response unfolded. The humans weren't content with their newfound abilities. They had reverse-engineered the plague's delivery system and were broadcasting something into space, not towards the Hegemony fleet, but to every inhabited system within 100 light-years. "What are they transmitting?" she demanded. Her science officer's voice shook as he replied. "It appears to be the cure, Admiral, but modified. They've created versions compatible with every known species in the local cluster." The implications hit Zethra like a physical blow. The humans had taken their weapon of extinction and turned it into a gift of enhancement. But more than that, they were sharing it freely with every species that had ever been subjugated by the hegemony. Reports began flooding in from across their territory. On Kepler 442b, the oppressed Zephyrians were experiencing miraculous cognitive improvements. The mining slaves of Proxima Centauri were displaying strength that made their overseers obsolete. Everywhere the human cure reached, the carefully maintained hierarchies of power began to crumble. "Sir," Chen's assistant interrupted her celebration, "we're receiving a transmission from the alien fleet." The main screen flickered to life, revealing Admiral Zethra's aristocratic features. When she spoke, her words were translated through Earth's enhanced communication systems. "Humans of Earth," the alien began, "we acknowledge our miscalculation. We propose a cessation of hostilities and formal recognition of your species' sovereignty." Chen smiled, but it wasn't a pleasant expression. Behind her, enhanced humans worked tirelessly, their improved minds solving problems at unprecedented rates. "That's very generous, Admiral. But I'm afraid we have a different proposal. You have 1 hour to begin broadcasting our cure to every world under hegemony control. Failure to comply will result in us sharing our latest development, a version that specifically targets your species' neural structures. Unlike our first cure, this one comes with behavioral modifications,